Arizona Sunshine is one of the best VR experiences that I've had yet. Shooting zombies in the head never gets old, and the game progresses at a fast pace. There were times when I couldn't find the item required to open the next area, and the darker zones can become tired, but these were minor grievances in what is ultimately a fun, fully featured romp through a believable post-apocalyptic world. The controls work well, and will be familiar from any other shooters you played in VR. You pick up items by pulling them into your chest, and you reload by dropping the clip and pulling the weapon into your belt. Ammo management is very important here, as when you run out, it's basically game over. Luckily, most of the zombies go down with a single headshot, and hearing the pop signifying that you landed a bullet to the head is gruesomely satisfying, and never gets old throughout the duration of the game. It uses the now popular teleportation method as the primary way to get around, which is my preferred option for the game. The room scale was a later addition in the development cycle, but they implemented it flawlessly. The only part of the control scheme I don't like was looking through the sniper scope. VR is already similar to looking through a pair of binoculars, and adding a scope to look through on top of that, it just doesn't work. The voice work is really a standout in this game. The actor is excellent, and there were more than a few laugh out loud moments, with the recurring joke of him referring to every single zombie in the game as his old mate Fred. You won't find a masterpiece of a story here, but the game does transport you to another world. The voice work is believable, with the dry humour that you'd expect from someone coping with the isolation of trying to survive a derelict world on his own. He gets frustrated in the search for other survivors, but he continues to have hope. Adding this element to the stellar gunplay is what made this the complete package for me. There are extra features like co-op and zombie horde mode. I did sink a fair few hours into the Wave survival game, and it is highly challenging for those gamers who find the main campaign too easy. If you have a VR headset and you like shooters, I highly recommend this game. If you aren't already sold on VR, this will most likely be the game to convince you otherwise.
Shit, here we go again. You want some of this? Yeah! Get lost, Freddies.